Okay, so this is going to be a video about equations of a tangent line. Now, anytime you need an equation of a tangent line, you're always going to need the y equals mx plus b. So essentially what we're going to try to find is the y equals mx plus b equation for a tangent line at a certain x value. In this case, we have the function being f of x equals x squared, and we're looking for the equation of a tangent line at x equals 2. Okay, so again, we are going to need the equation of the tangent line to look something like this, where it's y equals mx plus b. Okay, so if this is the case, we're going to need to find this slope, this m, and we're going to have to find this b, which is the y-intercept. So, well, let's break this down on how do we have to figure out each of these. To figure out the slope of a tangent line, you should know that the slope of a tangent line, you should already know that that's equal to the derivative. Okay? In this case, our derivative, using the power rule, so it's x squared, the derivative should be equal to 2x. Okay? But we are looking for the slope at x equals 2. So we are going to want to use the derivative at 2. So instead of f prime of x, we're going to do f prime of 2. So we're going to plug in 2 here. So you'll have 2 times 2, which is equal to 4. So we know the m for this equation now. It's equal to 4. Now we just have to figure out what this b, this slope-intercept. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite this equation here. So now it's going to say y is equal to mx plus b. I'm going to fill in our m because we know that the m is 4. So I'm just going to write y is equal to 4x plus b. Okay, now just like you did previously in Algebra 1, to figure out this b, you can just plug in any x and any y that are on the function, and that should be able to, you should be able to solve for b. So in this case, we're going to use this x equals 2 for our x, and then for y, we need to put something in there that's related to this x. Now, how is the x equals 2 related to this y? Well, it would just be the f of 2 is equal to 4. So if you plug in this x equals 2 into this function, it'd be 2 squared, which is 4. Okay, I'm going to use that for my y, so I'm going to plug that in over here. So it's going to say 4 is equal to 4 times 2, because our x is 2, plus b. Okay, well here we have 4 is equal to 8 plus b. Subtract 8 from both sides, and you should get b is equal to -4. However, this is not the final answer because you need the full equation. So the final equation would be this y equals mx plus b, only you would put this in for the m and this in for the b. Okay, so your final answer for the equation of the tangent line would be y is equal to 4x plus -4 or 4x minus 4. Okay, I'm going to show you on a graph what this kind of looks like, and we can kind of use it to check our work. So here we go. Okay, so here's a graph of x squared right here in the red, and then this blue right here represents the tangent line. Okay, this m right here will tell you the slope at that tangent line, and this b right here will tell you what the slope-intercept is of that tangent line, and then it graphs it out in blue like we said already. Okay, so basically what I did here is I just programmed a Desmos file to figure out the equation of a tangent line and then graph it out on the screen. This Desmos file, it'll be linked in the info section of the video, so you'll be able to play around with it. You can change this function, this f of x right here, to any function you want, and it will find the slope of the tangent, or equation of a tangent line for you. All right, so what we're going to do with this is we're looking for the equation of a tangent line at x equals 2. So what I'm going to do is change this a value right here, because this a value is showing what the slope of the tangent line is, or the equation of a tangent line at that value, a. So in this case, it would be, this a value would represent the x of whatever the tangent line is. I'm going to change it to 2 because that was what the problem was asking for, so I'm just going to kind of slide this over to 2. And as you can see, it kind of graphs it out right here in blue. And it is the tangent line. You can kind of, if I zoom out a little bit, you can kind of see that it's interacting with that point right there, and it's forming that line. Now the slope of that line right here is 4, and the b is -4. So it kind of shows that the math that we did previously for this problem works out, and it does, in fact, have an equation of a tangent line of 4x minus 4. So that's finding the equation of a tangent line. If you have any questions about any of this, let me know.